Looking pretty good. We do not have enough steel. I will import that from Austria, because I have a feeling we're probably going to end up... We'll go 2 factories. We'll probably end up aligning ourselves with the Central Powers. Mostly because we are going to be going... Maybe we'll be going against France. Let me just take a look at our focus tree here. Because we have subdue Bulgaria. We can create a faction with you, which allows us to attack the Italians. So I guess it kind of matters on which side the Italians join. If they join the Entente, we'll have to go toward the Entente. If they join up with the Austrians, we gotta attack Central Powers. What are your territorial goals? Well, I mean, we get the opportunity to attack the Italians. So, I mean, if we can take Rome itself, I feel like that'd be rather good. Of course, we also need to... I guess we need to attack the Egyptians. Then I guess we have to go anti-Entente. That doesn't necessarily mean pro-Central Powers. Oh, but then there's also the Russians, huh? Yeah, I mean, we've got some situations we might need to deal with. So give me 4 convoys. The rest of those we'll just throw on the submarines. We could purchase German equipment. 7,000 rifles. But this costs us money. And I'd prefer not to spend money I don't have. Okay, so we need to go... Let me just take a look. We need to go down here. Yeah, we need to go for a fork in the road. Get some political power. Our stability's at 39. War sport's at 22. I mean, not great numbers. They should, in the future, kind of improve. The Albanian revolt. One sec. Yeah, okay. So, Albania... We immediately need to just attack them. Do not give the Albanians any independence whatsoever. Completely unacceptable. By the way, how are supplies looking? The answer is, like, not great. I'm gonna mind getting a supply depot up in the north. We have one... I mean, we got some supply depots in Belgrade. Montenegro also has a supply hub we can take. But you need trucks, and I don't make trucks. I don't have trucks researched. Okay, that would be an issue. Let's go back on cavalry here for now. You know, what if you were just like here? I know we don't have... I mean, we technically have a supply hub. You're not connected to the capital, though. So I'm not really too sure why you're even here at all. Because we could build ourselves a supply hub, it's 20,000, or we could build ourselves a port, which is only 3,000, and is essentially also a supply hub. So if you're ever near the coast and you want to have a supply hub, build a port. It's just, it's like a third of the, no, it's way more. It's like 75% cheaper, 80% cheaper. Either way, it's pretty good and you want to take it. Okay, but we can get ourselves... I mean, overwhelming firepower... But that's design cost, which actually is like not that meaningful, I think. But entrenchment speed in a World War I mod, I mean, you kind of have to go for it, right? Also, we can go for a naval upgrade. We want to go probably for... Let's go bad weather penalty on there. Yeah, so get these guys prepare themselves to go and capture the Suez Canal. You are there just to essentially counteract any Italian maneuvering in Libya. Yeah, so we need to go for you next. I want to proclaim myself to be Rome as quickly as we possibly can. Get rid of all political actions. They're usually pretty bad. We got a lot of political power. We can get some political advisors. Stability for democratic support. Political power gain plus 15 is not bad. Thing is that we don't want to get... Let me just take a look, because you are not... Yeah, you don't force us to become democratic. We'll still be authoritarian when we are Rome. Who would ever take improved relations modifier opinion? Like, that sucks. Economist, production efficiency caps. I mean, that seems pretty good. We're also not a colonial government. Okay, let us go for... Give me the political power gain. 15%. We were getting 0.5 before, now we're getting 0.82. I think that's reasonable. I think it's completely acceptable, given our situation. Because we do have 133,000 manpower. We're on limited. Of course, I mean, limited's okay. I'm guessing we just don't have a lot of core. Actually, no, we do have a decent amount of core manpower. We also have a lot of non-core territory as well. Let's also make sure that our occupied territories are the most efficient unit. Yes, they are. We have 5 howitzers. We're thinking 14,000 rifles. Excellent. I mean, so maybe we do need to just buy German guns. I mean, it's going to cost us more debt, but I also really need rifles. For sure. What do I need to do to purchase British or by contract? They don't like us. -12. Why do you not like me? Is it just a different ideology? Yes. And we're claiming territory. They hold our core provinces. What provinces are we claiming there? I mean, Egypt's got a claim here. Okay, so we've got a claim on Cyprus, and it says the French as well. We have claims against them, but I'm not really too sure where exactly that would be. A reactionary coup in the Ottoman Empire. The weakened empire is plagued by new coups. The militaries of the Yediz, Tilitsky, made a daring raid on Sublime Port, arresting members of the government, establishing a juntas. Sultan Mehmed V fell into disgrace as he was actually subordinate to Enver Pasha. We get a new mission. We have a new flag as well. But we're going to keep on just going down. Because you require... Yeah, you require both of these. So let us purge the army first. We've got a nice little military junta. And it said we got a new options here. Does not look like it's you. It's not you either. Oh, it's up here. Okay. So we have 148 days to purge the army. So it seems like there's no reason why a human player would ever fail this, but I'm assuming it's mostly in there for the AI to potentially screw up. So again, we have the Russian Empire. And again, we're not playing on historical focuses. Just like we did with France. We're not doing anything historically. Also, what the hell is happening down here in France? France is losing to Wahadi Revolution. Good for Wahadi. I believe in them. Against the French. So again, because we're not playing historical, any of these countries could go several different pathways. I don't know if you can really see what they're doing right away. Okay, do we want to purchase dreadnoughts from the German Empire? Just give me a little bit of time. I don't know if we want to buy dreadnoughts from them right away. Though many socialist movements and local parties have been present, they never organized as a single entity until now. Revenaz Bey was the man with the most credits, but him being in Paris hindered his ability to manage and organize a party and a state, which we now see as political parties today. Okay, so we've got the Socialist Party getting a little bit more popular, but we're not really too worried about the Socialist. We can't even go down a Socialist pathway anymore due to the changes that we currently have done. Due to the path we already are taking. We could purchase howitzers, but I don't think we need howitzers. Yeah, we have 13, which is okay. When can I buy more German guns? I do not know. We could improve British relations with us. .4. It would be expensive, but I think it might be worth it just to buy some British rifles. And we only need to get it to +1. It doesn't need to be that great of an opinion. I'm completely A-okay with that. We will go for Concentrate Industry 1 on this. Come on for our Officer Corps. We can get a Military Theorist. I mean, no reason to ever not take you. Research speed plus 10% doesn't do anything, but I will take the cost reduction. Okay, so you purge the army. Let us dissolve the Chamber of Deputies. And there's been a revolution in Portugal. Okay, so now we're going to buy British guns and immediately stop improved relations. Getting the rifles from the British is all we needed. That's going to be an extra 5,500. Absolutely will take that any day of the week. And that should almost put us at neutral. But round at 0 for infantry equipment, which I would be very, very happy to take. Also, let's make sure we're actually drawing invasion plans into these countries. Also, I think some of our military... Oh, yeah, we purged the military. Right, of course, there's not as many people here. So thank God we did not spend the command power upgrading those generals that have now been disbanded. And draw our offensive plans up north. So, Italy. Right now, we see that you're going pretty liberal. Claims on Libya. Colonial ambitions. We don't know if they're going to go pro-French or pro-German. Again, we probably prefer them to go pro-France because we're already anti-France. But, I mean, there's also a chance that the British just... Let me see. What have you guys decided to do? George V? I do not believe they have decided to abandon the continent. So the British are probably more likely to end up joining with the Entente in the future. Okay, well, Hadi, I mean, they're still doing okay. I think, what is it? Is it a year? I think the French have about a year. Oh no, Germany and Austria have broken their alliance. So Central Powers is now just Italy and the Germans. So I'm guessing Germany decided Italy was a better ally than the Austrians were. I mean, oh, okay. But that could lead to a Austrian-Roman alliance in the future. I would not mind having Austria on side, because if you go down to here, we will be able to create factions. And it would allow us to... I mean, I wouldn't mind joining even the Austrian faction itself, either. Fortifications, oil. How much oil do we already produce? 18's okay. I mean, it's not, like, amazing, but it's not terrible. Let's get trucks and the 1904 sport weapons, both very, very good. A revolution in Mexico. Again, nothing too surprising there. I think we saw the last thing happen in our last campaign as well. So let's see, how far can we get down this tree? Succession here. You need to have this guy as the country leader. 18% stability. We need to be at peace. The Balkan War needs to happen for this to occur. We get a lot of claims on you. But I think for this, I was looking, we do need to get Cure the Sick Man. Which requires us to go down this tree as well. So we do got a handful of steps we need to take before we can actually step out into the wider world. You get Fortification 1 for free. RE experience, vision attack. I mean, 2%. I don't think means too much. And we do need Osman IV for our choice here. All power to the Sublime Porte. And who else do we got? Political power +1 or +0.1. Research speed, it's not that great. Thing is that we do not want the... I would love the stability, but we can't take the democracy support guy. I think the rest of you are kind of hot garbage. French investment, German investment, railway construction. I mean, because railway construction's pretty good. Even though railway, I mean, they do build pretty quickly, so maybe it's actually not that good. Weapons, it's just, I mean, it's just research speed, which is never really, especially in this mod, research speed kind of sucks ass. Don't even worry about it. Because you're almost, no matter what, going to be ahead on time on research anyways. You know, I will buy more German equipment here. Like, you do nothing. I mean, you know what? Custom industry. I don't know. Economy law, conscription law. I mean, that's not that good because those are really like one-time bonuses. You know, give me the captain of industry for right now. It's also a railroad speed upgrade. And you know I like railroad speeds. I like building railroads. In fact, is there any railroads you should be building right now? The answer is probably yes. We have railroad here. Probably want to connect this supply hub to the capital. But build it after you're done. You'll be done on the 23rd of March. So maybe we won't even need... Now, we probably want to still build a railroad as a redundancy, in case we get navally blockaded in the Adriatic by the Italians or something to that extent. So you don't know what France is doing right now. Disjoint the government, for African revanchism. Apparently, I mean, the United States is getting a lot of socialist support. The radicalism era. I mean, the United States might go socialist. But now let us proclaim ourselves to be the true Roman Empire. Industrial research speed. You know what? We'll take the railroad company. It's not like anything super flashy, but I think it's still pretty good. Okay, so we're once again the Ottoman Empire. We're no longer the junta. But in just a few weeks, we will be Rome. Also, this song sounds like it might be copyrighted, so I'm gonna skip it. The Albanian revolt. Okay, Albania. We're really gonna need you to stop trying to revolt, please and thank you. I'm going to crush you if you actually ever take up arms against me. By the way, if Italy declares war on me over Libya, is that gonna call Germany into the war? Because that might throw a wrench into the situation. Like, it doesn't sound great. German howitzers. The British already do not like us again. Because relations are slowly taking down. But we should at least, we actually have a positive amount of rifles right now. Why are you at 29 combat with unit? Holy hell. No, make you 20 combat with, please and thank you. I can't actually because we don't have army experience. Okay, we'll save this as such for the moment. We make a CK3 series. I don't know when the next time we'll play CK3. I mean, I do want to play a new CK3 series at some point. God, why are you so large? 32, 2 divisions. You're at 35 combat with units. But I spent all my command power, so I actually can't do anything about that. Give me just 10 infantry for now. But yeah, I do want to play CK3 again at some point. I just don't know when it would be. Or even like who you would actually play as. And I'm always open to suggestions when it comes to stuff like EU4, CK3, stuff like that. Okay, let's go for... You know, 1912. It's close enough that we can take the research on that. Okay, there's support weapons. We have aircraft. Yes, the 1910 already. And I'll take the 1912 research upgrades as well. Army experience. Division attack plus 10%. Yeah, we'll take you. But we are now the third Rome. Absolutely freaking beautiful. What do we have over here? 15% stability sounds pretty good. We get a lot of claims on Corsica, Cyprus. Basically, we have actually just a lot of territory. I will take the stability right now. It's only 35-day focus, which is pretty cheap. Playroom. People say new update is cool. I've not actually tried, oh my god, I don't even remember what it's called. I've not played the new update yet in CK3. And again, like Royal Thrones, I don't remember what it's called, which is embarrassing for myself. Oh, so you allow us to start paying off our debt. That actually probably does sound like a good thing that we should be looking at. So Austria, we still don't really know what their plans are. France... No, okay, Britain has decided to abandon the continent. Royal Court, yes. So the British have once again decided that the mainland is not worth the hassle. And that's going to make our life easier in the future. We're going to buy even more German guns. You have 3 army experience now, so that means I can now make sure you're just supposed to be regular 20 combat with. If I was to put howitzers in there, we won't have enough, but that's okay. Because we now have 9,000 rifles to spare. Yeah, now let's deal with our debt. We need to get our debt sorted out ASAP. Okay, Machu Picchu's been uncovered. Very cool. I'm not too sure how long we'll be streaming tonight. I know how long. Usually, Great War mod series are rather short. So, we'll probably, at the bare minimum, we'll stream until this series is over.